Hi, welcome to the Lidl job interview question and answer video. I'll be going over some top tips for the interview process, including the exact job questions and answers that I got while applying for a job in store. I'll also talk to you briefly about what it's like to work for Lidl and maybe some hints and tips that will prepare you to start your career there. So after submitting a CV and cover letter on their job application website, I received a phone interview followed by an in-person interview. Now here are some of the questions that I got during that process, and please feel free to comment below any questions that you might be concerned about or ones I haven't answered. So the first question I got was, why do you want to work at Lidl? Now state that you love the products that they've got in store and the service you get while shopping there. And because of this, you'd be proud to represent them. So say that you'd like a job that keeps you active and on your feet. Mention you've got superb customer service skills and communication attributes which would allow you to work with all sorts of people in store. Say that you're very interested in working for Lidl because it'd be a great place to develop your skills and knowledge in the retail industry, and say that it'd be a great place to work with a team of like-minded individuals and that you're passionate about providing excellent customer service. Say that you really enjoy interacting with the staff when you visit doing your weekly shop, for example. Say that the offers are always really interesting to discover, and say that you like finding out what new products are coming in each week. Say that you really like the value for money and the way that the business operates in a simple and sustainable way. Say that you really enjoy working in an inclusive workplace and that you really love the varied product ranges. Say that you admire Lidl's commitment to providing high quality products at affordable prices and working for well-known brands. Say that your enthusiasm stems from when you looked at the job description and you saw the variation and the challenging work provided on it, and say that you'd really like to be part of an efficient and dynamic team. The second question I got during my interview process was one of the most popular questions, and you'll very likely get it. It is, what can you tell us about Lidl? Now there's information about Lidl all over Google, so make sure you rehearse a really good answer and I'll be very impressed. I said that Lidl is a discount supermarket chain which was originally based in Germany. Now Lidl takes pride in providing top quality products at the lowest possible prices to customers throughout Europe. The first Lidl in the UK opened in 1994, and in 2017 Lidl expanded into the United States of America and there's over about 12,000 stores globally. Now Lidl emphasises sustainability and corporate responsibility, so the company has implemented various ideas to reduce its environmental impact, such as energy efficient stores and sustainable sourcing practices. And also, one thing they're famous for is big on quality, Lidl on price. So it might sound a bit cheesy, but saying these kind of things that you found will really impress them and show how committed you are to getting a job there. The next question I got was, how would you handle a difficult customer? Now this is a very important one because they want to see and hear how you'd react to a potentially tricky situation on the shop floor. I mentioned that first of all, I truly understand how important customer service is to your business. It is the backbone of all sales. I would deal with a difficult customer by being calm, lowering my voice and asking them questions, and also active listening. I would reflect Lidl's values, making sure that I'm representing the brand, and try and build a good rapport with the customer, be positive and create a solution that they are happy with. I want them to come back in store and I want them to have a great customer service experience regardless of what's happened. I'd make sure the customer's updated on any progress if required and learn from any mistakes that have been made during the conversation and the situation. I would stay composed and maintain a calm demeanour and allow the customer to express any concerns about interruptions. By listening actively to them, I would really show that I'm valuing their perspective and I'm willing to understand their particular issues. I'd show empathy, saying things like, I understand that you're frustrated, or I'm sorry to hear about this experience, which also can build rapport. I'd apologise for any inconvenience, even if it's not my fault, and I'd offer them a potential solution. A good backbone for this answer is to actually build it up from a customer service experience that you've received, and if it was a difficult situation, how that other person rectified it, because that will show you exactly, or show them exactly, you know what you're talking about and you understand potentially sensitive situations. So if you've had a scenario from your own work history or a positive experience you've had, it could also show that you comprehend what they're asking. Another question I got was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I mentioned my long-term career goals are to stay within the customer service industry and to work in challenging environments, and I'm really looking forward to my next opportunity, hopefully at Lidl, because it seems like a great place to work. Over the coming years, I see myself taking on larger roles, more responsibilities, including a potential management opportunity. In 5 years, I see myself as an integral part of the Lidl team, and having made significant contributions to the success of the store and the overall customer experience. I'm eager to take on new opportunities, new responsibilities and leadership roles. I want to use the training development I get from Lidl to enhance my skills, such as team management, inventory control and customer service. I hope to contribute to the company's goals by actively participating in their initiatives aimed at improving efficiency and customer satisfaction. My goal is to grow within the organisation and to contribute to the continuing success of Lidl and the positive reputation of the brand. Now, another question is, what skills do you have that could be an asset to our team at Lidl? I mentioned communication. Emphasise your clear and effective communication skills. In a shop setting, being able to communicate to customers and colleagues and management, stakeholders, visitors is essential. I also mentioned my flexibility, adaptability. Retail environments are very dynamic, so highlight your ability to jump to the till quickly, to jump to the shop floor, to jump to the stock room, because anything can happen and customers come first. So you've got to make sure that you're ready and raring to go if there is something happening in store. Say there is a big queue forming, there's a complaint, a delivery has come through. You've got to be on your toes, you've got to be quick. It's also good, another skill to have is sales skills. So highlight any opportunities you've taken beforehand which has improved your skills of upselling and sales. Maybe show what targets you've achieved in previous roles, because Lidl is very targets driven, and to show your understanding of this will put you in very good stead. Another skill to mention is teamwork. And you like to encourage other team members to be the best version of themselves, and maybe mention a team-based scenario that you've had before which has improved your experience in working as a team. Don't forget to mention how you supported others, or maybe how you took the initiative to improve the overall success of this team. Other skills that I mentioned, besides the ones above, is my enthusiasm to get on with the job and to communicate well, to talk to people, and to make sure that my enthusiasm is projected successfully, that customers feel that rapport, customers want to come back and see me in store. But also make sure when you go through these skills to go back through the Lidl website and align with their vision and their values, so the things you say match their brand identity. Another question you might get is, tell me about a time you worked under pressure. Now, this is quite an easy one because you can reflect on your own past work or personal experiences about a project where you felt that there was a challenging time frame and what you did to achieve this target or complete the project within this time frame. So they just want to know how you'd adapt to a potential busy situation, what skills you learned from this experience, and maybe how you can transfer these skills to the shop floor. Because often at Lidl, particularly around Christmas or bank holiday times, there is going to be a lot more customers in store and a lot more deliveries. So they just want to understand how you would react if the stakes were raised, and just mention that you would maintain a calm, confident composure and still crack on with the job, but manage your time successfully to get the job done. My second part of this video is, what is it like to work at Lidl? The main responsibilities include unpacking stock as deliveries arrive in store, providing excellent customer service while on the tills and on the shop floor when customers ask you questions, answer any queries and locate items around the store, ensure the bakery stays topped up by baking fresh goods, ensure shelves are looking good, presentable. We'll often be tidying these and organising these every day, so they've got to look full and fantastic and brimming with stock. You've also got to check sell-by dates and ensure quality and freshness for all the customers. You'll also be involved in merchandising and maintaining the middle aisles of the non-food products, aka the middle of Lidl. Now, Lidl is a very fast-paced environment. It's very quick, very dynamic, and you'll often have to juggle different responsibilities at the same time. So, particularly during peak hours, you're going to be very quick and very fast at doing a workload. Like, it can be quite stressful, can't lie about that, but it can be very rewarding. Plus, if you've got a lot of energy and you like being very efficient, it's a great opportunity to just smash out some products. It's quite good for your physical fitness. Plus, there'll be roll cages that we'll use across the shop floors, pallets, and there'll be a lot of bending and lifting. So it can be quite a physically demanding job, but if you don't mind that, continue the application. You may not always finish on time. Like, sometimes there might be a stock take or a store visit, so you might be asked to go over your allotted time. So just bear that in mind if you have responsibilities after work. It does pay well. At the moment, it's £10.90. It goes up to £13 per hour, depending on your service length. And you also get a 10% discount as soon as you start the role, which is really good because Lidl is cheap anyway. The store works on a threshold number of staff, so there is quite a heavy workload, as I mentioned before. So sometimes you can feel a little bit rushed, and there is a very much get it done attitude. Sometimes, particularly in certain stores, I find, apparently there is a big pressure to achieve targets and also to start very early. So sometimes you could be work in chilled delivery, so you'll be taking out cold cages from the fridge. It can be quite cold, and there'll be a very high expectation on the rotation of products, like I mentioned before, to make sure the ones that have the expirations are kept at the front and stock management is maintained. Rotors are often still done on a paper basis, so you'll often find them still stuck on the wall. Very unusual, I know, but quite commonplace in some workplaces. As I said before, it can be quite challenging mentally and physically, and as expectations can be quite intense, but if you've got that determined work ethic, which I'm sure you have, you'll have a great experience there. When you start, you'll also get to go to a welcome event. We'll learn more about the Lidl vision and values, their sort of outlook, their mission, and you'll get a uniform and goodie bag during this experience. But the job itself, it can be quite intense, but as I said before, it can be quite rewarding. You'll meet some great people. Lidl accepts, there's people of all diversities and all ages, and it can be a very social experience. Like, everyone is genuinely quite pleasant to work with. You'll learn a lot about the products very, very quickly, and you'll never be bored. It's always very busy. You don't get much quiet times, but there is a lot to do, and there's great opportunities for staff development. They've got sort of different graduate schemes, and there's also millions of hours of overtime. So like I said, you'll never be bored, and there's always something going on. As I said before, if you've got any more questions that I missed out from the job interview bit, just answer them. I'll answer them in the comments below, and good luck on your applications. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps. If it does in any way, make sure to subscribe. I'd love to do some more videos, and thank you very much, and good luck with your Lidl application.